The Cambridge Climate Lecture Series kicks off this Thursday with Bryony Worthington at 7:30 talking about climate change and the race between physics and politics. Bryony's going to tell us a little bit about what she'll be talking about.
Well, thank you. Yes, well, I'm absolutely honoured to be giving this talk, and I'm going to use my time to run through what we need to do to step up our actions to tackle climate change. And I'll talk a little bit about the increasing evidence that we have that physics is now up and running, that we've kicked off a global experiment and the consequences are being felt and will continue to be felt for some time to come. And in that context, humanity has kind of only just got off the starting line in terms of doing anything about this. And I'm going to be talking about some of the obstacles that are in our way, but also some of the things that we can do to ensure that we catch up and ultimately to help to keep the planet habitable. That's the end goal of this race, is keeping the rich diversity of life on this earth preserved. And that's a huge responsibility for our generation. And I'm confident that we will prevail, but I'm going to set out some of the challenges and hopefully some of the solutions.
What do you sense is the timescale for action in climate change?
Well, faster the better is my motto. I mean, it's all about risk. So every year, every day that goes by where we add to the surplus of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, we increase the risk. So the faster that we can bring down that additive action, so that if we can turn off the tap of additional emissions, the less risk we face in the future. And I think too few people understand that there's a need to act quickly. So in that sense, I'll be talking about quite short time scales in terms of what can be done to bring emissions down quickly. But ultimately, we have a carbon budget, or we hope we have a carbon budget of around 1 trillion tons of carbon. And that will be exhausted by 2040 if we carry on at current levels. So, these are relatively short timescales in order to be able to try and significantly reduce the risks that we face.